I can't tell if I love it or I hate it, but you know, you're gonna have to deal with it for the rest of this video, so I'm sorry. Hi, hello, I'm Cecilia and welcome back to another video, and happy spring 2026. Time is going faster than my dog when she hears I'm gonna give her a treat. This video is going to be kind of a mishmash of an Artist Alley vlog and a studio vlog because I'm going to be preparing and showing you the convention FantasyXpo, which was at the beginning of this year on the 24th and 25th of January. And as the title of the video suggests, which I'm sure you've read, it was kind of a failure. Not just for me, but I think for the entire organization and everybody there. It was the first time the event was organized. And yeah, I have some stories to tell, so I will do that. But then something maybe even more exciting is the studio vlog part of this video, because I have kind of vlogged the process of designing and receiving my first ever enamel pin. Enamel pins are...
for those that don't know, pins are like obviously the stuff you pin to a board or a bag or, I don't know, your jacket.
They're basically evolved brooches, and people collect them. But I've, until now, only made wooden pins, meaning the image was printed onto wood, which is a lot easier to make than enamel pins, which is basically the image will be ingrained in metal. And I made my first one. It will be a little mooncat kitty, kind of my signature design. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. So this video will catalog me designing it, ordering it, receiving it, and then as of this video I will have the pin launched on my Etsy shop, which means you can adopt a little kitty cat. I will give you a discount code at the end of this video, so keep watching. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do in this vlog. We're gonna design and get some really cool pins and go to FantasyXpo. So that being said, I really hope you enjoy and see you in the outro. Oh, I just thought about it. It was before I send you off to future me, or actually past me, you will kind of be thrown into my possibly sporadic and impulsive decision to make these pins, so be warned. But yeah, have fun. Well, hi. It is very late right now, but I need to film. It is currently the night of the 12th of January. Technically, it's already the 13th. And I'm still awake because I've been working on something for the past hours, basically non-stop, because I did a thing. Yeah, I did a thing. I've been extremely lucky to have had some financial assistance this month, which allowed me to save something, and I've used that money to do something I've been wanting to do for a very long time. And yeah, it feels like an impulsive decision because it's 3 a.m. and I literally made the design the hours before I ordered the thing. But it was not really impulsive because I've been meaning to do this for a long time. Anyway, enough talking about this. So I've just ordered my first ever enamel pins. I've been meaning to turn my best-selling cat bookmark and sticker design into an actual enamel pin. Up until now, I've only made wooden pins, as you might know. And I love enamel pins. I have a lot of them myself. I love to collect them, and it's been like kind of a bucket list item to design one myself. And I just ordered 50 pieces of a little moon cat. Yeah. So we're gonna see if putting the microphone on my collar works, so I can show you this. If you know me a little bit, or oh god, if you've seen me at markets, then you probably know this design. But I did change it quite a bit for this pin. The biggest change is that it it only uses one color. Making enamel pins has been like a bucket list item, but it's also been pretty daunting and intimidating for a few reasons. One, you cannot really order like 2 and see how it goes. You can only order in like a bigger batch. And 2, enamel works very differently than just printing on either wood or vinyl or whatever, so you need some form of color coordinating, usually in Pantone colors. And as you might know, I draw in pastel, kind of not even solid colors a lot. Let me show you the original design. So here we go. This was the original design. The camera doesn't even really pick it up, but it's very pastel, soft, cutesy. And I tried to convey this in like solid colors, but it was basically impossible. So I've been toying with the design for like the past few hours, kind of struggling with it. And then eventually I came across a video of someone who used the naked metal as a color. And that was kind of like the breakthrough in my head. So thank you, person whose video I don't know your name, but thank you. Yes, thank you very much for that, because that is when I realized that I could just do away with yellow entirely and use the gold for the color of the moon. So I have now designed a pin that only uses one print color, or one enamel color, and that is the black, which is not even a real color, but you know, it's fine. And the rest is all naked gold. The only thing I might have issues with is the vines, because as you can see, this is going to be like pretty small. So the vines are very intricate and small. And I'm a little bit afraid that they might be too small for enamel printing. So I'm fully expecting an email from my manufacturer within a few days saying like, hey, so this is impossible, fix it. I know that there is an option to use UV printing for small parts of the design, which is like not fully enamel coating in the mold, but kind of printed on top. And I would be fine with that for just the vines. Furthermore, there might be issues with the really like, especially like the little small holes that are supposed to be like cut out in the design, because I think they're too small to make a gap in the metal. So in my order I specified that I would be okay with having like a sunken metal plate for them, so that this is like high raised metal and then a little part of it is sunken so that it gives the illusion of a gap here. Anyway, so that's what I've been up to. I had to order 50 of them because that was the minimum quantity, and you can imagine that ordering 50 pins of each like $4 is quite expensive. So I'm very grateful that I was able to do that this month. So yeah, if I turn the camera around, you see my order here a little bit. There you go. Yeah, I did order like a really nice clutch because I hate those plastic backings for pins. And I ordered 50 of them, so yes. And I'm sure some of you noticed that I also ordered some other items that are much less complicated to manufacture, so I'm less nervous about those, but I'm still excited for them. I really hope I get this order within the coming few weeks so I can unbox it here in this video. I will probably use chapters. You can skip forward. So yeah, you will probably already know what they look like. Are they good? Was it a good decision? Yeah. Well, here is to more impulsive creative decisions at 3 a.m. and I will see you in the next clip. Hi, hello, editing me right here. I just wanted to jump in because I realized I never actually talked about it again. But yeah, Vograce, the manufacturer, did end up emailing me that those lines you saw, so the leaves, I guess, were too small to do in actual enamel, so they have been UV printed. So basically everything is metal except for the lines. Those have been kind of like printed on, I guess, but you can't really feel it. So yeah, I had a really good exchange with the people at Vograce. They were really accommodating. even though, you know, Chinese New Year was going on and they had some holidays, people really responded super quickly and informed me about when they were gonna be gone and stuff, which was great. So, yeah. Hi! So, fair warning, I'm literally in my pajamas and I look like shit right now. It's fine. As you can see right here, I'm currently printing and cutting designs for buttons because... Let me hold my phone in a different way, oh god. Okay, so I am going to build up for a convention called FantasyXpo tomorrow. FantasyXpo is in Amsterdam this weekend, and I wanted to bring some buttons to this con. It's been a long time since I've had some buttons with me, mainly because I was just too lazy to buy new button supplies all the way from I don't know where Favor is, but I don't know. But I bought new supplies! Look at that! Look at that! I can make a whole bunch now. Anyway, my exams ended yesterday and then I spent the entire day drawing, today making new button designs, and now I'm gonna press some buttons. And I'm not gonna say much because I feel like I just want to sleep, so I'm just gonna go watch Netflix and I'll just passively have you watch while I press some buttons. Enjoy that footage, and I will probably see you tomorrow. Hi, voiceover me here. Yeah, thank you so much for watching until now. Since this was filmed very long ago, all of these buttons are now available on my little Etsy shop. So, shameless self-promo right there, but yeah, check it out. Okay, bye. Okay, so this is great. Well, the gate to the expo center was closed, the gate that was next to the bus station. So I figured I'd walk around, so I walked for like 15 minutes just to see another closed gate. So I see people entering the building right there, and me and my cart are just standing here like, what the heck's going on? I'm trying to get their attention, but they won't look at me. I've tried to call the organizers, but they don't pick up, so I have no idea what to do. So yeah. Okay, so I managed to get in. Someone did open the gate for us. This is my stand, so let's get to the building. Hello! So I hope you can hear my voice over the noise of my sticker cutter, or my paper cutter, but yeah, I got home, I built up. It was actually really nice, apart from like the 20 minutes outside. It was really nice, and I'm really looking forward to tomorrow. Right now I'm just printing some bookmarks, restocking them because I didn't have any left. And that is what my machine is cutting right now. I also got recommended by a friend a new laminate that the HEMA sells, so I got it and it's really nice quality. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And yeah, I'm just gonna be printing stickers, printing bookmarks, stickers, and I think maybe some sticker sheets for the rest of the night, and after that I'm just gonna sleep. I'm tired. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So, hello, welcome back. Well, we're not done with the videos. Stay. No, but hi. I figured it was time to kind of discuss FantasyXpo as a convention and what went wrong. So yeah, let's talk about it. I do this kind of stuff in all my Artist Alley vlogs where I talk about the finances as well. Yeah, but first things first, this con, it was really cozy. I really like the vibe of it because so it was done by the same organizers as Fantasy Fest in Reykjavik. And for those of you who've been there, you know that the Broodfabriek where it is held, I have some videos about it up, by the way, is a dark place. Like, there's no windows overhead. Usually they dim the lights. They really give it like the, you know, the classic fantasy atmosphere. And that wasn't present right now, which I assume, or like, which I think might be a little bit annoying for the customers. But for us as vendors, it's really nice because the expo center in Amsterdam, yes, the expo center in Amsterdam has kind of like a glass roof, which means there was daylight the entire time, and that just really helps with like the mentals if you're standing behind a booth all day. That being said, that made me like the vibe. All vendors were super nice. I think the products displayed were pretty amazing. There were some really cool things, but the issue was there was just nobody there. So this convention, it was kind of roped in with two other conventions. So there was like a spiritual Spirit Days convention in the back, and then Crea Days. And yeah, FantasyXpo was kind of in the middle. And yeah, there were just not enough people. I think the point was that eventually we as vendors got 2 free tickets to give away to like our followers, which is great, and I had some people who really appreciated that, but it does say something about how many tickets sold. Yeah, something else I really didn't like about the event was that on the non-FantasyXpo floor, it was kind of like one big thing, so as a customer you could walk wherever you wanted. There were a lot of AI products, which I just really don't like. And I understand that the organization of FantasyXpo was not to blame for this, because I do think the AI on the actual fantasy convention floor was, it might have been there. I haven't seen it, but yeah, it was just really annoying. I've had some people say to me like, oh yeah, you have really cool stickers, you know, but you hear something like, but I could buy this on AliExpress for like you know, a third of the price, which I know, but so I guess, yeah. So first of all, there were not a lot of people. There were a ton of booths because it was 3 cons in one. So I think there were like more vendors than visitors, which already sucks. And then the people that were there, though I've had some really nice conversations with people. I always do. I go to conventions for the people because I just love you guys. But there were a lot of people, I think, that not originally came for like the artistry of the fantasy convention, that were, you know, mad about our prices and mad about that we couldn't, you know, do anything cheaper or higher quality, stuff like that. Which is annoying as an artist because you go to conventions because people there appreciate artistry and the time you put into it. But I've talked to the other vendors on the same row as me, and they all had the same issues. Nobody had that many customers, and everyone at one point just gave up. I did too. I think especially on Sunday, the second half of the convention, I just left my booth. I was alone, but I just didn't care. I was like, you know, this booth table, I guess, is just a really expensive entry fee to these 3 conventions, and I'm just gonna walk around. So, yeah, no, I went to other booths, bought some stickers, bought like some cute bracelets, jewelry for myself. So basically, this convention turned into like a shopping spree instead of a selling spree. Which is not how I anticipated it to go, but because of that, I did have quite a lot of fun. And yeah, it's always nice to see artists I know, people I know, and it was nice to meet some new people as well. Yeah, but it wasn't a success for anyone, you know, at the point that they give away free tickets and there are just more vendors than customers. It's kind of over. And then the customers that are there have to choose from like hundreds of booths to come to mine, which is just not always going to happen, sadly. Yeah, so that was kind of the experience of FantasyXpo. Oh, one more thing, actually. We paid quite a lot of money. Weirdly enough, the table price was higher for FantasyXpo than for Fantasy Fest. While Fantasy Fest is kind of like an established convention already. I don't know, maybe the rent for the Bloopers is cheaper. I'm not sure. But that was kind of annoying because we paid for a table of 1.5 meters. So basically half a whole table is an artist table. But we only got like 1 meter and 30 centimeters. So I think if you look at my setup, you see that usually I can put all the panels in front, but now I had to make kind of like a side panel because it just wouldn't fit. So yeah, overall, yeah, it was just annoying. You know, it started great with me being locked out, people not responding to my calls. Then the tables were too small for what we paid for. There was just nobody, so almost no one, especially not the artist, made any profit. So, yeah, I had fun, but I wonder if they're gonna do this event again, because I don't think it was that big of a success. Yeah. Anyway, that being said, I was gonna go over the finances a little bit. So I'm not sure if you can see, but this is it. This is all the sales I made, which compared to what I usually do, one page is like a third of a day for some conventions. So that was kind of sad. Yeah. Wait, this is not very useful. Let me put it up. Here, there, I'm not sure. It's here on the screen right now. The table price for this convention was 136 euros and 60 cents. Spoiler alert, I did not even break even. The first day, I made 36 euros. Which was kind of sad, but I'm not the only one, so I didn't feel too bad about it. Then the second day, I made 40 euros. I did do some art trades. I'm not counting them as like earned money, but I guess I did trade for value. Yeah, basically, in the end, I only ended up making like 80 bucks. Not even counting material costs and the time I spent printing stickers and making buttons, as you saw. My dog just jumped off the couch. Okay, so, yeah, no, that's that's bad. If a table costs 140 euros and you only make 80. Yeah, no, if they do this again next year, to anyone watching here thinking, oh, this might be an easy one to start, I wouldn't sign up. Maybe if they show that they did some very great changes, or I don't know, it's an easy event for you and you have no other costs, maybe, but yeah, this was definitely not a success. This is probably the quietest convention, or even market, even like local market, I've ever been to, so yeah. That's it. Oh, but do you see her? I did buy this QT at that convention when I was strolling around, because I was like, you know, F this, I'm gonna buy stuff myself. So, you know, lost money but gained a best friend. 10 out of 10. Editing me here again. I never talked about this either, but I received my products. You're about to see an unboxing. Yay! But yeah, I filmed this all in portrait mode because I made like a little Instagram reel and TikTok video out of it. But yeah, I'm about to unbox both the enamel pins and the other two products. So yeah, be warned that it's in portrait mode. I'm gonna try to make like a fun edit, make it look pretty, but I'm sorry. Hope you enjoy. Bye! Hi, hello, I'm Cecilia, and I have a very exciting video today. So a while back, I ordered a bunch of new products for my small business, and they have just arrived, and I pretended to get ready and like have my desk nice, but my room is a mess, but you know, it's fine. The most exciting thing about this order is the fact that I have my first enamel pin in this box. Oftentimes at markets and even on Instagram, I've been asked about making enamel pins, so I'm just very excited to have these. It was a bit of finicking, you know, emailing back and forth with the manufacturer about proof and changes I wanted made. So I'm nervous, but also really excited. Anyway, let's go over to the desk and unbox this. Okay, well, here we go. I'm so excited. It's a pretty big box, but it's not that heavy, so there's supposed to be 50 pins in here, so I'm curious. Let's cut into it. Oh. Oh. Okay. These are foam grips. Wait. Yes. Okay. I'm nervous. Okay, let's do these first. So, these are the surprise products that I haven't announced yet. First off, I have these really cute hair clips. They're little cats. There's still a protective film over it. I will remove that. But you can put these in your hair. They're so cute. Ah, look at them. Oh, I really like these. They're a bit smaller than I expected, but I did order this size, so I really like them. I feel like they'd be so cute to have in like side braids. Okay, so those are that. Then the other surprise. Can you guess what it is yet? Yes. They are pop sockets. Oh wow, look at these. Yes, they're pop sockets. And this, as you can see, is a Nook phone design from Animal Crossing. So it's basically an Animal Crossing pop socket. And I'm really happy with how these turned out. Ooh, I might steal one to use on my own phone. They're so cute. Ooh, they are a bit scratched up, but I assume that's the top layer that I can peel off. Yes. Okay. But now for the main event. The pins. Oh my god. I'm actually nervous. Okay, so they're all individually packed. It's the big reveal. Oh. Oh my god! Oh. I'm sorry. Okay, so for this design, I opted for a 2-color design. Only gold, so basically the naked metal, and then the black. And the lines, these are UV printed because they were a little bit too small for actual enamel. They have nice clasps. Oh, I'm really happy with these. They're so pretty. Look at them shine. Oh my god. Oh, they are very cool. Wow. Oh, these are awesome. Oh, they turned out exactly as I imagined them. That's really cool. Look at them. Oh my god. Ah! Oh, they are very, very, very pretty. Oh, this is so cool. So cool. Alright, so these are the new things I ordered. The little hair clippy, obviously, the beautiful pin, and a little phone grip. Yeah, I can't say I'm disappointed. I'm happy with them, especially the pin turned out great. I think it was a great decision not to put any other color in there. So I'm very happy with that. Okay. Oh my god, I can't get over the fact that I made my own enamel pin! Ah! Okay. Hello, editing me here yet again. What a surprise. Since I've unboxed them and made this video, I have made a little packaging for him. It looks like a little postcard, and I'm actually so happy with how he turned out. He is so beautiful. I love him. Look at him! He's so pretty. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with these. I think personally this is the best product I've ever made, and I really hope that when I launch them online you guys will love him. I'm so happy with him. Look at him. So yeah, you know, mission successful, I'd say. I'm very happy with him. Yeah, I'm just really, like, it's so weird, but making products, it has a special kind of excitement to it. Being able to create something that comes out of your brain and then have it in your hands, and have it look like this, have it look, you know, kind of professional, is really cool. And it makes me think of the little girl, you know, when I was 12 and I was just drawing and crafting and making all stupid stuff, but it was never like perfect or beautiful, and it just makes me happy thinking about how I think, I mean, cringe, right, but how I think she would be very proud of this. So yeah, I think it's time to go to the outro because you have heard me talk way too much. So look, I'm back! It's intro me. You know what that means? It's outro time! Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was entertaining, but also like a little bit educational on some points. I really hope you like my enamel pin. You can now adopt him. Yes! He is up for adoption on my little Etsy shop. Go to storycrossingstudios.etsy.com and use code YouTubeSentMe to get 15% off when you order. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you have a lovely day, night, evening, whatever time it is where you are. Please subscribe so we can get this channel maybe monetized in the future, maybe, possibly. And yeah, see you next time. I just really appreciate you all. Okay, bye! Today's video will be kind of a I forgot what I was gonna say. I appreciate you all. Oh, there's flickering lights. No. And then, as of this... Cut. So I've just ordered my first blooper. So I've just ordered my first ever blooper again. So the table price for this convention was 136 euros.